Okay students, let's start with the MCQs and HOTS. Clear? Now question number 16 to 20 and here 23 number. Clear? These all are means I think you will be able to do by yourself. That means if the concept is totally clear to you, means whatever I have taught you, if you have understood those things, then you will be able to solve these all. Clear or not? That's why I am not solving each and every question. You will read thoroughly, then you will find out the answer. Clear? Now here question number 21 I will show you how to do. If the deepest point in the sea is 11,600 meter below sea level and the highest mountain top is 8,846 meters above sea level, then the difference in this elevation. I told you this type of question what you will do, always you will draw the figure at first. So you see here I have drawn clear. Suppose this is the sea level. Clear? According to question, the deepest point, okay, in the sea, this is the sea level, so its deepest point, suppose this portion. So this distance it has told 11,600 below. Clear? Below sea level, that means it will be minus, and it has told the highest mountain top is 8,846 meters above sea level. So this distance it is plus. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out the difference between this elevation. That means from this highest mountain top to deepest point in the sea. Clear? What is the distance between this elevation? That one you have to find out. So I have mentioned here, earlier also I taught you how to do these things. Now you will try this one, because I will not solve all the sums. You have to solve by yourself also, because almost same type of sums I taught you earlier also with the figure. So this one you will try by yourself. Clear or not? Next, question number 22. It is given the sum of two integers is 45. One integer is minus 23. You have to find out the other integer. Clear? This one. So out of these four options, which one will be the correct option? Now suppose, take one simple example. Suppose sum of two integers is 8. If one is 3, what will be the other? Tell me. It will be what? 5. So what have you done? How it has come 5? 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Clear or not? From the sum of the total integer, you have subtracted the one, then you have got the other one. Same way you will find out this one. Clear? So this is also you will do by yourself. I have made you understand. You will solve by yourself. Clear or not? Next question is given. If P and Q are two integers such that P is the predecessor of Q, then what will be P minus Q? P and Q are two integers. Any integers you can consider, but your condition is P will be always the predecessor of Q. So suppose you have considered P as 3 and Q as 4. If you consider it is P, it is Q, then you see P is the predecessor of Q, 3 is predecessor of 4, or you can consider 9 or 10. Clear or not? In this way, any integer you can consider, but with the condition that P is the predecessor of Q. Clear or not? That means 1 less than Q. P will be 1 less than Q. Then if this condition you have to apply, then what will be P minus Q? Tell me. If you suppose this one, if you take this example, P as 3, 4, Q as 4, then what will be its value? Plus minus minus, minus 1. Or if you consider P as 7, Q as 8, then it will be also minus 1. That means with any values of p and q, any integers of p and q with the condition that p is the predecessor of q, its value p minus q, its value will be always minus 1. Understood? It will be always minus 1. So your option number D will be the correct option. Clear, students? Have you understood how to find out? Now here two horses are there. This 26 number, it's not so important. If you want, you can avoid it. Clear? 25 number I am showing. Find, evaluate. That means you have to find out the value from 1 to 20. Now you notice here 20 means what? 1 to 20 means here total 10 pairs are there. 1 positive and 1 negative. 1 positive, 1 negative. 1 positive, 1 negative. In between other numbers are there, but in order. Clear? Serial number up to minus 20. So you have to find out what will be the value of this. Clear? Now as here 1 positive and 1 negative integers are there and total 20 are there, then how many pairs of positive and negative integers are there? 10. From 20 total 10 pairs of positive and negative integers will be there or not? So first this way you write the question. First you make the pair 1 positive and 1 negative. See, I have made it. Clear? Middle number you can write also. If you want, you don't write also. So but you should know, you have understood or not, how the 10 pairs of positive and negative integers are there, because total numbers 20. So in 20, if you make the pair, there will be 10 pairs or not? Pair, you know, 2 digit together is known as one pair. So 1 positive and 1 negative, in that way if you make the pairs, there will be 10 pairs. Okay, among 1 to 20. So now after making in this way, now you solve it. For each pair what will get? Value minus 1. 1 minus 2 also minus 1. 3 minus 4 also minus 1. 5 minus 6 also minus 1. In this way for all the pairs you will get minus 1 answer. So as there are total 10 pairs, that means 10 minus 1 is there. 10 minus 1 is there. 10 times minus 1 10 times is there. Yes or no? So as minus 1 10 times are there, so what will be its value? Minus 1 into 10 is minus 10. Understood, students? How to find out this type of sums? It is clear to you? Now question number 26 is not required. It is not so important. No need to do this one. And so up to question number 25 you complete. So this chapter is complete. Integer chapter. Now I will start attaching the assignments. Clear? Those assignments, it will be based on concept. That means small answers you will get, fill in the blanks you will get, simplifications you will get, but not from the book. Books one exercise I have showed you, you will complete separately. Now for the assignments it will be means from outside I will give, but same thing, same way, means whatever I have taught you, what is the concept of the integer, on the basis of these only I will attach the assignments. And short question also you will get, fill in the blanks. Clear? Value based question you will get, application based question you will get in those assignments. Clear? So next you will get the assignments. Understood, students? So all the sums should be complete. And one thing always listen, students, after completing each chapter, for every chapter, what are the summaries are there, mental maths are there, these one chapter assessments are there, these all you do practice at home. Clear? Then overall chapter revision it will be there. Though I will attach the assignments, I am giving you the assignments. In spite of those assignments, if you go through all this from each chapter, after completing for each chapter, if you go through backsides all these things, if you read the summaries, these mental maths if you solve, with the chapter assessment if you solve, then your overall revision also it will be complete. Clear, students? So practice these sums, all the means complete integer chapters, complete your all the exercise sums in your copy along with the questions systematic way. Then next I will you be ready with the assignments. Got my point? Thank you.